if you don't prepare for these three things, you never get that time back. These are important things. These are sacred things, and there are no do-overs. Everything goes so fast after giving birth. So I really, really recommend for you to prepare now so that you don't miss that opportunity. The first thing is going to be to book your infant photo shoot. I lost that opportunity and I cannot take it back. I arranged with a couple of friends, photographer friends, and I thought, yes, as after I give birth and I get everything a little more established, I get back on track, I will have the photo shoot. So it was already like 3 months and I was feeling pretty good about it, but photographers would not want to photograph an infant unless it is the first or second week after birth. And that's because they are a little more calm, moving less. Their limbs are a little bit different, so it's easier to place them in the different poses that look so beautiful for infants. So yeah, it has to be the first 2 weeks. Imagine with all the life transformation that you might be in at that moment, it is impossible to think about, I'm going to find a photographer. So my recommendation is right away, have your photographer for your infant photos. The second thing is going to be potty training. It might sound that it's too early, but believe me, the sooner the better. I started at 4 months old, and I wish I started at day one, basically. Because you start by observing and getting familiar with how your baby has different motions or cues that are telling you that he's gonna pee or poop. So the idea is to put him on a waterproof blanket so that he is without the diaper or anything. You are seeing when he pees, he poops, which signs he's doing. When he does pee, you just cue that to him with psst, and when he poops with ha ha. So that starts creating that link. And then when he's a little bit older, you can start using this kind of hat. You put it between your legs and you place the baby against your chest and on top of this potty. And mine, with 4 months, he already peed. So I was super, super excited. It took a little bit because so many things are happening after you give birth. There is a sleep deprivation, when to breastfeed if you are breastfeeding, or even when to feed, when the baby needs to sleep, when you need to change him. It's so much going on that you want to be just ready for this. And then after this, around 6 months or 7 months, I bought a bigger one. And at 8 months, he started also pooping on the potty. So imagine what advantage. Now he's 1 year old, 13 months exactly, and he already uses the big toilet. So I just put an adapter because he's still small, but he already is able to use that one. Imagine how much of saving time, saving diapers, saving all the cleaning, which is not the most fun. So highly recommended. And the third thing is going to be how to breastfeed. I had my baby, I had the lactation experts guiding me, and I was so grateful because I had no idea. And I thought it's going to be something so natural, so easy, but it's not. It was actually the hardest thing so far. And they taught me all these different things. Oh, okay, so you put the nurse pillow. Ideally, you have one foot higher than the other one, so you have maybe something like a stool or something to put one foot, and then you get the baby this way or that way. And it was so awkward to me, but I was doing it. And imagine the alarm going every 3 hours, day and night, so that I would feed him. Then that, along with the pumping, well, it was a chaos. I was like, I cannot do this. I cannot. It's impossible. So I talked with my family in Spain, and they're like, oh, but you're not lying down for breastfeeding? Oh, that's the best. It's so beautiful, so relaxing. And I'm like, lying down? They told me all these positions, but lying down was not one. It was not one of the positions. So I started trying it. And I started co-sleeping as well, which, disclaimer here, some pediatricians would recommend not to do that ever. And that's something that I don't want to enter in. So you have to discuss it with your pediatrician, or your own beliefs, or how you want to raise your children. In my case, I felt that we are mammals, and there is nothing like being together. I see kittens, I see puppies, they all are together, and I feel that that was a big thing for my baby to really grow strong. I would not change it for anything, having him with me and skin to skin. Of course, very carefully, I feel that I have the advantage that I'm able to stay in a twilight when I'm sleeping, so I'm always aware. Where is my baby? Where is my baby? But that helped a lot, being able to lie down and breastfeed, especially during the night. Because being sleep deprived and having to do all that rigmarole every night of getting up, getting the pillow, getting the baby, it was just crazy. So those are my 3 recommendations. And if you want to survive breastfeeding, not only survive but actually thrive and have an incredible, beautiful memory with your baby, I recommend to watch this other video where I share all my recommendations, because it was a lot of trial and error, and I'm so grateful that my friends helped me. So I hope to share this information with you. So this was all for today. I'm not in a very fancy outfit. I wanted to wear something incredibly beautiful and have a nice background, but you know what? Motherhood, I just have to try to work out. So that's what I'm going to do now. And right before doing that, I wanted to share this with you. Bye.